Although the TV show and movie tell stories that aren't as trustworthy as the Fargo franchise implies, it nonetheless maintains that its story is based on a true story. When the highly regarded Coen Brothers film debuted in 1996, it informed viewers that what they were going to witness was, in some way, true. The events depicted in this film took place in Minnesota in 1987, says the movie's opening title card. The survivors have requested that their names be changed. The rest has been told exactly as it happened, out of respect for the deceased. Fargo was transformed into an anthology series by FX and Noah Hawley, drawing on the film's broad true crime theme and peculiar sense of comedy, 2 decades after the 2-time Oscar winner's triumph. The show's 5 seasons don't exactly follow the plot of the film, though season 5 comes the closest. But they always begin with a title card that has been subtly altered to suggest that the tale that is about to be told is based on actual events. That said, this isn't always the case. The majority of the stories in the Fargo franchise are made up, but they deceive viewers by claiming to be true stories. The closest thing in this series to a true story is the film by the Coen brothers, based on a true account of a General Motors Finance Corporation employee who used car serial numbers to commit fraud. William A. Macy created the character Jerry Lundegaard. The famed woodchipper sequence in Fargo was inspired by the murder of Connecticut resident Helle Crafts, whose husband used a woodchipper to kill her. The only true aspects of Fargo are these 2 small details. In an interview with the Huffington Post, Joel Coen stated that all other characters and storylines in the film were made up. Regarding Fargo, Hawley did not adapt any real-life sources for the television series. Hawley clarified in an interview with Men's Health that each season of the program is all just made up. He never looked for a real crime jumping-off point. Instead, he develops his novels around personalities that pique his interest. Nevertheless, Fargo does a fantastic job of duping viewers into thinking these tales are true. Setting the stories in a well-known historical period adds credibility to the events even beyond their grounded quality. Bruce Campbell played Ronald Reagan in Season 2, and the crime syndicates of Kansas City in Season 4 are based on real people. Similar to the previous seasons, Fargo Season 5 purports to be based on a genuine story, but in reality, it's a completely made-up narrative that Hawley conjured up in his head. This season, however, is more closely aligned with the movie's plot than any of the others, making it more true to reality. The mild-mannered husband works at a car dealership, the rich in-laws refuse to give up any of their fortune for a ransom, and a Midwestern housewife is kidnapped from her home by 2 masked intruders in a complex criminal operation. Thus, one may connect the 5th season of Fargo to the original actual criminal case that served as the basis for the Coen brothers film. In both the TV series and the film, it is dishonest to claim that any of the Fargo exploits are 100% real. In fact, the show plays a playful joke on its viewers by repeatedly claiming that they are, subtly making fun of their credulity. However, it is also a component of the farce that draws viewers into the action of Fargo as it happens. Because it keeps viewers interested in the serialized, week-by-week storytelling, the gambit is arguably even more effective in the TV format than it was in the film.